Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Seafarers of Catan. We are playing through the desert. We are on the 4-player board. It's a game of 14 victory points. You get 2 extra victory points for settling here, here, or here. And it's cumulative. So if you settle in all 3 of them, you get 6 extra victory points. We always love doing a fine line through here, trying to get as much of this vein as we can. Let's take a look at this board. Off the bat, you're going to see there's like no wheat on this island. That is going to be a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to figure out how we want to manage that. I have to figure out how we want to manage that. Couple options the way I see it. One is we punt it. 2 is we go with a big port game. I'm kind of thinking like the 6-5-9 port with a port down here maybe might be our best bet. We have a few options for it. Do kind of like that. This takes away. I like the 6-5-9 port. I really do. I like this 8-4-3, 8-4-11 down here too. The wood port I think could be very strong. Where's the brick port over here? I think this is the way to go because again we get double ports. I think that's the way to go. I'm going to take this. I'm going to point to the left. We're in really good position. We can get one of these, especially if we can get one of these 9-6-5 spots, which I do think we can get. And maybe we just punch sheet for the beginning. I think that's probably okay. And again, we've done this before on Through the Desert, or on at least on maps like this, Through the Desert in particular. Sometimes it just makes sense to get a crazy productive port or multiple ports, and then you can really just kind of ransack the board, do what you got to do. Especially having this wheat is a nice little cherry on the top. But yeah, we're certainly looking at one of these spots. They decide to go 9-10-8. Okay. They're going to go for brickport. They're going to fight us for it. Let's see. Looks like it. We're going to have some interesting options here. All right. They decide to take that. Not a surprise. This does give me a little bit of an advantage, though. I could go. I think we kind of have to take this. Unfortunately, I think that means he takes this, which is not ideal. It does make this brick port a little less useful. Could go 3, 4, 5. Could go get both ports. That's the other thing we could do here. Could try to go grab them both. We're going to play a little conservative. Or do we want to do that? What do you think about this? This 3-for-1 port up here is pretty nice. We can get that. Maybe even get to this land up here as well. Do I go 8, 9, 10? All right, I'm gonna go. Man, do I want to do that? No, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the 4-5-3. I'm gonna point to the right. It's a little risky. I think they for sure take this 10, 11, 11. Get that wheat. It's probably what I'd do. Well, I guess it kind of, yeah, I guess the problem is it kind of screws them a little bit. Maybe this wasn't the right spot. We'll see. I do like that it gets us a bunch of brick and would take advantage of these ports. I think that's pretty strong. All right, they kind of did what we expected. 11-10. So I was right here. This would have been a dead zone, right? We get the ore, but it doesn't do anything, right? Which is kind of the main problem. And I don't think we ever want to be in a position where we're stuck not being able to do anything. Oh, this is interesting. We could actually just cut them off. You know, I think we do. Oh, shoot, we don't have it. Okay, can I get a, maybe I can get this. Let's see. All right, we'll hold. A little risky. I was really hoping, for some reason, I thought I had a double wood. Now, they chose to not do anything, which is interesting. Okay. Ideally, we're going to just play some knights here. A 4 would be sweet. We need a 4. I could just ransack them, which I think would be ideal. Got to look out here, though. That's the only bad part about our placement. We didn't exactly light the world on fire here. Can I get a sheep? What about this? It's not a ton of trading here, but I am open. Gotta be careful. All right, we're gonna hold. God, I'm very weary. I'm watching. I'm waiting. Another 9. So many sheep, so little time. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna beat him here. But we need to be really careful. I think we wind up. Oh, they weeded. Huh. All right. Man, am I open for a 4 here? 8. You know, that'll work. It puts them in a terrible position. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna plow. The other thing it could do is actually get me to this 6, 9, 12, which is another interesting prospect. I like what we did. It forced them to go elsewhere. So I think that was a very strong play. Geo. Have fun, Geo. Do this. Done. All about it. Thank you. It's huge for me. All right, we're in business. I like this. I like this a lot. Perfect. All right, we're going to take our port. Already big. We got our 8-12 port. They're saying they're envious of my position here, which is good because I feel like we have a position worthy of being envious of. Now, the problem is we're not going to have any sheep, but ooh, that's an interesting offer, isn't it? Oh, he takes it. Maybe I should have taken that. That's an interesting one. Yeah, maybe I should have actually taken that trade. That's an interesting trade. Another 11. Well, at least we're getting there, especially in retrospect. But I mean, in retrospect, you can never know. All right. We've got that. We've got our brick port here. We were able to secure it. He's got to settle. We're all at 3. Again, it's to 14 points. We got a way to go. 10 here. We got a couple things we want to keep an eye on. One is this 6-3. I think that's pretty vitally important. We want to make sure we get some more. You do get a brick. As weird as it sounds, I think the 6-3 is actually next. I think we don't want to be in a position. Well, it does depend on the time. I don't want to be in a position where I can get plowed. Like, because that is a distinct danger. We get plowed, could be in trouble. They're coming along pretty quickly here as well. Got 2 wheat to boot. I'll take it. That's a good deal for us. We get a little bit of sheep. 1, 5, or 3 gets us another settle. That could really speed things along. Again, they're in a good position. We have to be careful. But we are also cooking right now. All right. I'm going to secure this. Maybe we can get this. Let's see. You might want to give it to us. Wouldn't be surprised if he does. No, he does not. Okay, that's fine. We'll hold. I think that's all well and good. Man, a lot of 8s here. Okay. Again, maybe not securing the Woodport sooner is going to bite us, but I think the 6-3 is a nice, worthy investment. I think we go 6-3, 8-4. I feel a little bit better now that I don't feel like I have to rush to this. If we wind up getting like a couple bricks in a row, we go straight here. But in a pinch, we'll take the 6-3. I think that's also okay. But hopefully we just get like 2 5s in a row and this really makes our life easy. Or, just get a bunch of wood, which again is another possibility. But again, I did not want to lose this 6-3 spot. That happened to us recently in a game. I don't want to lose it. I think it's very valuable. Can get over here. Because once we get this, we can start sitting our ore and our wood and brick positions. We're in really good shape. Yeah, we do get a brick. That's nice. Let's go. Let me think about this. Let's build it. We get that. Let's do this. Get here. We'll pass. Liking it. Liking it. In decent shape. Fortunately, the first 7. Really, they really hit. Wow, we get it too. And he steals wheat, which is worse. All right. Well, we get an 8. Sheesh. Talk about good omens for this guy. Honestly, that production might just kill us. Another 8. Sheesh. All right. Well, that's one way to go. I'm gonna take a sheep here. We'll pass. It's the only bad thing about this position, right, is another 8. Jeez. It's got 9 ore. He could build a city just with his ore. Which is kind of nuts. Sheesh. Okay. Well, this is all very interesting, huh? Man. As great as the Zeta's been, I think it's better for him. Maybe we did this backwards, right? Maybe the wood was the way to go here. I got a little greedy, and I think maybe we're going to pay for that. Yeah, it's another city. Yeah, this is not good. This is really bad. Another city on the A10 11. Really bad. That's not good. Well, you got to put a stop to that. Hopefully we get a 7 here. No, we get a 3. 3's not bad. We'll take the wheat here. I think that's fine. We'll take that. So that's something. I think we hold, and I think we start saving for a city. Maybe on this lovely 8-4-11 spot. Probably the first one since it is shared by a couple of our amigos. If we can get some production going quickly, that would be very nice. But of course, we need some good rolls. I need this to go away. It's hitting this 8 all day if we can get it. Yeah. All right. Well, we have one very clear front runner here. 15 cards. Okay, another ore is fine. But, sheesh. And that's not good. It's not good. They might cut us off, which, if they do, is not the end of the world. Oh, wow. I'm a little surprised they did that. I thought they would have cut us off. I think we cut a little bit of a break there. Wow. Okay. Huh. Slow here. I am wondering if we shot ourselves in the foot with this decision. We'll find out. Dose. Nothing. 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 Now our rolls are drying up. All right, 6. Man, this is not good. We have to be very careful. I am heavily reliant on some rolls that haven't been too common. There's been no 7s to speak of which is really unusual. And that has been really kind of hurting the game. This was sitting here most of the game. I mean, we've been hit, I think, twice so far. Well, that's interesting. I don't really need the sheep. No. Interesting. Okay. The 4 for 1 it. The wheat is kind of the great. Oh God, not getting the rules here. Not good. As fun as this is, I don't think it's going to matter if we can't get this stuff moving. I think we're in serious trouble. It's gonna port here. I'm gonna get 1 for 1. Let's see. I bet they give it to us. No, they don't. All right, we're holding. We get a 4. That's good news. All right, we needed that. We get that, and maybe we get up to this 10-12 or something. Sure, I'll take it. I think that's fine for me. I'll take the cards in this situation. It's going to get us settle. It's fine for him. This gets me a ship and a city, which is good. Well, not more. All right. Well, stinks. Man. That stinks. Well, is what it is. I wish we'd have 7. The one time is 7 figures. All right, they're just going that way. Interesting. All right, we catch a break there. We get the 8. So we do get our city, which we want, but I would have really loved that that city and a ship here. It slows us down a tick. It does slow us down. The road's fine. Maybe we can get to this 10-8. So we've got to start moving here, right? That kind of stinks. I'm kind of wondering about this. They do need to move their way up here. This isn't good at all. This, I think we're doomed already. I think there's just too much production with this 8. So honestly, I am kind of regretting not going on the 8, 9, 11. Maybe having that diversity would have been the best deal, but this game's already getting kind of out of hand. So we gotta get moving here. We are getting a little bit fortunate with some of these rolls. So there is that. I'm going to do a double. Let's get to this island. We'll take that. So we're already getting there. 12. Hey, we get a wheat out of it. That's something. We got to think about this. Gets a card. So this would get us to 9. 8's very good. Do they win? God, this is terrifying. They could get the road, get them to 11, and they're in the best position to get it. They're just taking a card. All right, they're going that route, which honestly I think is fine. I don't think we have a choice. I think we kind of have to hit them on the 8. I can't risk them destroying us. I think it's too much. Man. I don't really love this, but I think we're kind of fighting for points at this point. Let me build one ship. I don't love that. It's a little risky. I think the 10-12 is the better spot, but it does open this up for them to maybe plow us here. They could still take it anyway, but it's like we're fighting for points where we can get them. This would get us, what, 2... 11. That would get us to, yeah, 3 away. I mean, we have a possibility. I just need the right rolls here. And this is not going to do us any favors. I'm in high need of an 8 or a 3 or something. I do think we made a mistake. I think we should have gone 8, 9, 11. I'm starting to regret that heavily now. But there's been no card buying. It's just been 3 cards. So that's another thing that is going to affect this game a lot. What's he going to do? Is he going to connect? No, just buying more cards. Okay. Well, we know the army's still available then. Ooh, 4's a big roll. Okay, that's important. Let's get that. Let's get no. Let's get this. Stop it. What the hell? Come on. There we go. Whew, okay. We got that. So that's a big deal. I'm gonna go take a card. I'm gonna take a card here. Get a 9. We need to keep it on this 8. I think that's pretty imperative for us to have any chance of survival here. We're at 11. It's a really weak 11. I hope they realize that. This is not a strong 11. They are in very good shape. The game is the 14. We have the weakest of roads. We can have this roll. I've got some options though. I could go here. That would win. I could go. Interesting. That's not. Oh, it's moving. Right back on the 8. Okay, great. I'm for it. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I think there's some paths for victory for this player. Gotta be a little weary. Do like that. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they would have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 5. So we just got to keep building roads. That's kind of our thing. That's fine. 10. 10's not great. Do get a wheat though. And there they go. Okay, not a surprise. We're going to hit him right back on the 8. Ideally, buys another card though, which is not good. Ooh, that stings. Okay. I hate that. But I kind of need to play this. It's going to put it here. He's going to get it for nothing. But I can't have him getting an 8. It's a good block. That's the right decision. That is the right decision. As much as it stinks, I think I'm gonna hold here because I kind of need a clear another 8. Oh man, I think that might have saved the game. That's 8 cards for that guy. Hopefully he doesn't have a monopoly. That would be the only downside here. So that's a big deal. That we cut him off from 8 cards is huge. Here comes the night. Better late than never, I guess. It's me. Interesting. Okay. And so I moved the ship. I'd move it up to that 5. Oh, I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake. I'm a little surprised he didn't move the ship or move the shipwreck. I don't think you can let Gray get up to this 12 because that's the victory condition. It's very strange to me that they would have that be the thing that they do. Another 8. Bummer. 4 or. Okay. Let me think. What do we do? Let's keep building. It's like our one potential path here. We've got to try. 4 is great for me. It's good for him, but if he doesn't have the army, that would do us a lot of favors. I don't know if he does, but a 6 would win it for him. So that's a problem. Oh, that's gonna be game. Oh, he didn't have it. Well, look at that. Uh-oh. Well, this is getting interesting. Huh. Can I get this back, please? Hmm. I need a brick. Red wood or yellow wind. Yellow wind. Shit. Nah, botched it. Botched it. Shit. Botched it. Botched it. Ran out of time. Ran out of time. Ran out of time. Ran out of time. Damn. Ran out of time there. Well, that's probably a good game. We'll see though. It doesn't want to yet, but it's probably over. Man, I couldn't go fast enough. And that's my bad. We didn't quite have it. We needed 2. So we didn't have it anyway. Yeah. He just pulled for it. That stinks. Oh, major hurt there. Down 11. Yeah, not our finest game there. We made a big mistake. We made a big mistake. Really not taking that one spot. I mean, this did not help. The fact that that guy had all that 8 power with those 4, yikes. Yeah, we got a little screwed with this 5-4-11 too. The other thing that did not help was just that distribution compared to that. So man, this 8-9-11, this probably actually would have won us the game, which is kind of nuts. Considering we would have had all 5 resources. My biggest concern with it though is we would have been kind of stuck there. So I don't know. I kind of wonder if we kind of did choose right. Just didn't quite happen for us. But we're not always going to pick right. In this case, this everything just went right for this guy. I mean, everything went right. So a bit of a funky choice by us going for the double ports. I think maybe this also costs us. This brick port didn't wind up being that valuable. So I think if we had just gone down to the wood port first, that probably would have been a little bit better. Just punted the brick port. Gotta wonder if maybe gray at that point just gets too powerful. Just a bummer. Yeah, not our best. Not our best. Hey, you win some, you lose some. I still think we're mostly on the upswing with Seafarers. I'm not that concerned, but this one stings a little bit. Last one stung too, actually. We've had a couple of stingers recently. But hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.